I'm sure at some point in your life, you've had a crucial conversation. Whether it was you getting fired from your first job, or maybe you and your girlfriend are fighting to the point where you don't want to ever speak to her again. Maybe your friend has taken advantage of you for too long, and you just feel the need to speak up. Those feelings usually have us feeling stuck or maybe anxious and angry. Today we're going to be going over Crucial Conversations by Carrie Patterson, Joseph Grenny, and Ron McMillan. We will help you with your communication skills, especially when the stakes are high and when they are needed the most. So why master a crucial conversation? The author says that very often when you find yourself stuck, it's because of a crucial conversation that you are not having or not having well. Nobody likes their thoughts and beliefs swept under a rug. So now let's figure out how we can have these talks. What's a crucial conversation? A crucial conversation has 3 ingredients. We have high stakes, strong emotions, and opposing opinions. The 2 most common destructive patterns relating to crucial relationships are silence and violence. We either avoid engaging in crucial conversations, or we do so hyper-emotionally and in violent ways. Often we also swing between the 2. The more we stay silent, the more we are likely to eventually explode. You've seen those type of people bottle up all their emotions and then, well, you know what happens. Silence is much more common, and it's very dangerous when it becomes the company's culture. Mastering crucial conversations. Dialogue is the exchange of meaning when people have a conversation. The author uses an imaginary pool at the center among the people conversing. The more people can be open and put information in the pool, the more likely it is we will reach good decisions. Start with heart. Starting with the heart means to start within ourselves first. We need to examine our own personal contribution in the problem. Focus and ask yourself what you really want. What you want for yourself, for the others, and for the relationships. Looking within yourself and asking what you really want is also a great way to avoid damaging feelings, such as the need to look good and to win in the argument. We often see difficult conversations as 2 opposing choices that cannot coexist. To look beyond the appearances, it's often great to ask questions such as, how can I do X and still do Y? Or, how can I do X without hurting Y? So if after work Anthony wants to watch TV and wind down, but Isabel wants to spend more quality time, they might phrase it like, how can I watch TV and still spend more quality time? And maybe that means watching movies together. Maybe that means 30 minutes of activities she wants, and then he gets to watch TV when he wants. It will all depend. Instead of the insults and Isabel saying, it's either the TV or me, you choose. Learn to look. Learning to spot and recognize the sign of a crucial conversation is not always easy, but it's an essential part of being successful at crucial conversations. Especially look for signs of silence and violence. When you see someone being silent, a great way to draw them out is to ask something like, you say you're okay, but I can see that you're not. Or, are you sure everything is okay? You don't sound like everything is okay. Make it safe. When we are dealing with a crucial conversation, we often feel that our message and words are the problem. So we water it down and look for safer alternatives. And we don't say what we really want to say. The key though is exactly that. Being able to say what we want and need to say the most. The best way to do this is to make the conversation safe. There's mutual interest, meaning they must know we care about their interest and goals. And there's mutual respect, meaning they must know we care about them. When our conversation partners know and believe both of those elements are in place, they can relax and really listen to what you're saying without defensive barriers. When they don't believe those 2 are in place, we get silence or violence. When respect has been shattered, the author suggests that you apologize when respect is broken, contrasting when mutual interest is broken. An example of that is Anthony saying, I don't want to imply that I don't value your time. Or, I think your patience has been outstanding, and I want to understand the value of what you want. When people take something the wrong way, and you start arguing over the misunderstanding, stop and use contrasting. Explain what you don't mean until it's safe to return to the conversation. CRIB is an acronym to avoid miscommunication and finding out what others really want. The C standing for commit to seeking a mutual purpose. R, recognize the purpose behind the strategy. I, invent a mutual purpose. And B, brainstorm new strategies. Master my stories. The author says that our emotion comes from the stories we make up, not really from reality and facts. The core of this chapter is to encourage us to look at the facts and the stories from different and more complete angles. Start with facts. It will be less personal, and it will make you more credible. Start with what you agree on so that you begin on a positive note. They propose the acronym ABC, meaning agree, build, and compare. The last acronym I want to go over quickly is STATE. State my path. S. Share the facts. T. Tell your story. A. Ask for the other's story. T. Talk tentatively. And E. Encourage testing. So every crucial conversation you have from now on, analyze them after they've happened to see if there was a lesson learned. Think about patterns in your relationships. Change in real time when you notice a mistake. Ask friends for feedback. Sometimes we're so set in our ways that it takes our best friend to say something like, "Hey man, take it easy, you were wrong. Now go apologize to your girl and hear her out." And that's all for today. I hope this helped. If you got value from this video, like it. And if you have any interesting comments, comment down below. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you did feel like supporting this channel in a huge way, there is a link down below to buy me a coffee, which I would love because that's the fuel I use for these late nights till 4 a.m. working on content for you. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Let's continue to move in silence.